1 Corinthians 13. If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. I felt like making a video to at least maybe remind me more often how important the power of love is. This country is so full of hate right now. It's driving me crazy. I'm a writer. I'm an author. I'm very passionate about warning people about the dangers out there, and at the same time trying to point them to the light. But if you don't know about love, or if you can't feel love for anybody, it's going to be really, really hard to find any light in the darkness. There's so much darkness out there, but you can always overpower darkness with light. God's given it to us in His Word. Now, I'm a police officer, but just because I'm a police officer doesn't mean I hate criminals. I don't even hate the fact that some criminals choose to be criminals. But just because I'm a police officer and I have to do a job, or because so many of my friends in law enforcement have to do a job that's way more dangerous than the actual job I have, that doesn't mean they hate people. Just like there are people of different races out there who either struggle with finances, struggle with money. They have all sorts of struggles. Just because they have those struggles doesn't mean they hate police. But there is a lot of hate that's out there because people are just choosing to put that hate in practice instead of love. You know, I've noticed on Facebook, the guy with the Free Hugs Project, I never know his name. I'm never in the right place to do enough research to actually find out who he is. But his agenda seems fine to me because, you know what? We all need a few more of those free hugs. It'd be a whole lot better than going out there and shooting people. I don't understand. I can't fathom what goes into somebody's mind to actually intend to go out with the intention of just shooting somebody today. What is that going to accomplish? Especially if you're shooting some guy who puts on a uniform and he never shot anybody. Yes, there are bad apples out there. And to any police officers out there, if you put on the badge but then you think it's a good idea to just go out and harass some guy because of the color of his skin, shame on you. You're part of the problem. But at the same time, it is not fair to those who serve to worry about their own life just because somebody wants to take it on you because you're just supposed to represent the whole bushel. I don't understand how that works in somebody's mind. How much evil do you have to have in your mind to actually set out to just do that? It's one thing when it's a crime of passion. It's one thing when you feel so offended at the time or so in danger at the time that it happens. But when you go out and you intentionally set an ambush to kill someone, you are nothing but evil. Nothing but. Most of the police officers who put on a badge every day and go out there do not intend to shoot anybody. I hope and pray I never have to shoot a soul. So there's a big difference. And the people that are going out there and trying to prove something by setting up an ambush, if you can't see the difference, then there's going to be a special place for you. God will have a special place for you. You're not doing anything holy or right. You're not dispensing justice. Instead, if you want to make a difference, start talking about the other things that are the most important. And God told us right there that love is the greatest. So start trying to share more love, not hate. I love the people I work with. I love the church that I go to. I love my family. If you love your family and love the people around here, I'm going to read this again. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Do those things. That's my intention with my relationship with my wife and with my son. I want to always be that for them. And you can do that for others. We don't have enough focus on love. And that will be the difference. I just felt like sharing today. It's been heavy on my heart. When I'm working on the safety team and there's a break in service and I just glance at my phone because I get these little notifications and I see just a little headline that says 3 more police officers dead. I don't know what's going through somebody's mind out there as to how that's going to solve problems. I really don't. God bless you guys. Try to find somebody to give a free hug to today.